I'm Henrik, this is my partner Lola, and she dresses up as a puppy.
Puppy play is really like an all the time thing for us. Some friends will be like, why would you do that? That's really weird.
I get creepy comments that disgust me, but I'm not disgusted with who I am.
Riley's both of our friends, and we thought it would just be about time to invite him over and show him the whole puppy play thing. Me and Henrik's relationship, obviously I know that I'm also a human, but I'm also his dog.
Like, woof.
Hold on. This woman is wearing a leash. A dog, not a leash, but a dog tag. Look at this. This is... What the freak? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm also a human, but I'm also his dog.
Like, woof woof, take to the park, dog.
I cannot fathom just the idea of it.
I'm Lola, and this is my partner Henrik, and I love being his puppy. We first met at a little cafe together that we both worked at. I was always kind of a puppy and he knew about that before we started dating, but it did take me a while to kind of like properly open up to him with it. So right now, Henrik's making me some food in my dog bowl and putting some water in there so that I can have a drink and have a little snack. Ever since I was kind of little, I've had a connection to the whole like dog or like wolf thing. Like when we'd play like house as kids, someone would be the mum, someone would be the dad, and I'd be the dog. But then once I turned 18 and I got to research into some different things, I was like, oh, this puppy play thing, that kind of is rad as hell. Maybe I'll try that. And then ever since I've been super like attached to it.
First time Lola ever asked me about it, I was a bit like, oh yeah, sure, we can try that.
It was very nerve-wracking to ask him.
Honestly, wasn't very surprised. She kind of just does act like a dog a lot of the time.
You're not wrong. Puppy play is really like an all the time thing for us. It just kind of works into every single part of our relationship. So sometimes he'll just be like giving me head scratches and I'll like nuzzle into his chest, or like he'll say that I did a really good job at something and it will just make me like, you know, really happy. Sometimes he'll be like, oh, sit or do this or here's your bowl and eat out of that. This is my water bowl and this one's my food bowl, and this is my cute little dog bed. I like to sit on it when he's cooking up there and doing stuff. It's just like a nice place to like chill out, be on my phone or chewing on my toys. But it's not really comfortable enough to sleep on at nighttime. I do sleep on a regular old human bed. I've always been an incredibly anxious person ever since I was a little kid. To be able to dog out for...
Like, are you serious? You got people wanting to be dogs now? What's going on with this road we in? I've never seen nothing like this in person, thank God. But it's always some crazy stuff I see online. This woman is literally licking out of a dog bowl. Let dogs be dogs. You're a human being. You got a whole collar. You got a dog bowl with some water in it. You got another dog bowl with bananas in it. You got a dog bed.
A while and just like relax while he takes care of other things means that it really like lets go of human worries. Riley's both of our friends, and we thought it would just be about time to invite him over and show him the whole puppy play thing. Most of my other friends know about it, so we thought he might as well know about it too.
I think he'd be like, oh yeah, that's interesting, and then have like a confused look on his face.
I think it's a bit out of left field for him.
My name is Riley. I'm friends with Henrik and Lola. I think they're a really cute couple. I don't know why they want me here today, but I'm interested to find out. Here we go.
Hello.
How it do?
Pretty good, you?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, why did you bring me here again?
Oh, I know, just had something to tell you.
Hey Riley.
What?
How are you doing? As you can see, there is some dog things around and there's no dog around.
Yeah.
So what we're here to tell you today is I'm the dog.
You're the dog.
Yeah. Like in me and Henrik's relationship, obviously I know that I'm also a human, but I'm also his dog.
Like, Woof woof, take to the park dog.
So we don't really go to the park per se. It's not really like a in public thing most of the time,
Right.
but like a kind of like a de-stressing in our own home thing.
I'm so confused.
That is very fair. The gist of it is just kind of like getting out of the stresses of human life and just being able to like kind of like escape it into like a world of being like a dog.
I'm very much struggling to comprehend.
So instead of sitting in my bed worrying about life, I go, hey Henrik, could I dog out for a while? And then I don't have to do anything or think about anything for a while. So do you want to maybe like sit down at the table and chat about it for a bit?
Sure.
Sick.
Why not?
Yes. As y'all see by my facial expressions, I'm so confused. You say you want to be a dog in private, but you're not willing to do it in public. Just to get away from being a human. Like really? You gotta figure out to do something with your free time. This is wild. You want to be a pet? And that's a way of you getting away from being a human? The stresses of being a human? Something not adding up.
Eaten dog food?
No, I don't eat dog food. I do eat from a dog bowl sometimes.
Okay.
So like imagine like Henrik preparing like regular food, like that's a spaghetti bolognese.
Yup.
And then I eat it out of the dog bowl instead of like from a regular bowl.
Sounds way too messy.
Yeah.
It is quite messy.
Yeah.
Who else knows about this?
So my family know.
Right.
That was a whole thing.
I've told my family about the puppy play, and it took them a bit to really get it because it doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people in their mind. Like, why would you want to just pretend to be this for a while for stress relief? But eventually they came around to it, as they do with a lot of my stuff. Some friends will be like, yeah, that's the coolest thing ever. I wish I had the guts to do that. And then I'll have other friends like, why would you do that? That's really weird. Why don't you just like be normal?
My parents don't know about it because they just wouldn't be able to accept it. So yeah, couldn't tell them. That would not end well.
Given how long it took for you to tell your parents about the relationship in the first place, I assume they don't know about this.
Not at all. They never will.
Right.
That won't end well.
It does get like a little annoying sometimes trying to hide it from them.
What does your dog think of it?
I think she thinks it's funny. She seems just like get a little confused sometimes. Would you ever try something like this? Like, let's say your partner came to you wanting to do this.
I cannot fathom just the idea of it. Like, it's one of those things that I just can't even picture. Today's been weird.
I can imagine.
You know, I'm usually a very big talker, but I got nothing.
I'm pretty glad that this is done.
Yeah.
It's very scary, but I really appreciate you coming and like listening to it without freaking out.
Thank you for coming.
That's alright.
Thank you for understanding it all.
To
To
a
an
degree.
extent,
Yeah.
yeah, but you know, it's better than most people.
Yeah, and thanks for listening.
That's alright.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
See ya.
You can tell he was creeped out because he was just trying to process everything like I'm trying to process everything watching this video. Why would you choose to be a dog when you are a human? That just don't make sense to me. But hey, do you?
So here I have my tail. This is the one I use most of the time. I just attach it on the back of shorts like that, and then tuck my little shirt over it so you can't see the clip-on part of it. So this is the tail I use other times. The thing that's great about this one is that when I put it on, it just has a lot of like movement to it, which is kind of fun. And then also, especially when I'm using this one and going to like puppy events, I'll use this hood because I don't always want people to know my identity or who I am. Then these are great because obviously dogs don't have opposable thumbs. So my stepmom actually made these for me, which was really freaking sweet of her. And then here's some of my leashes. I've been making content for 8 months now. The puppy play community itself is pretty
big.
I don't have any problems with Lola making the content. We both do it together. It's a thing we sort of bond over a bit.
With the type of content that I make online, I do have a pretty respectful community, but you always have the odd creep or two who kind of ruins it. Sometimes I'll get stuff like, oh, I love you so much, could you be mine? I want you to be my dog or my lover forever. They're usually middle-aged men that are really disrespectful, and I've already found like my owner and someone who's like perfect for me. I get creepy comments that disgust me, but I'm not disgusted with who I am, and I still want to be able to create the community that I do create.
At times it makes me feel a bit like annoyed with them that they always harass her and like why. But at the same time we do talk through it a lot, and then sometimes we just joke about it.
I don't personally always go out of my gear because it makes me nervous, but whenever I go to like pup themed events, I definitely wear the full getup, and I have gotten some weird looks.
There was one time we were just walking around the shopping center and some kids just walked past us, and like 10 meters after they walked past us, they just turned around and barked at us. It was pretty weird.
It definitely does make me a little bit more apprehensive, but it doesn't stop me. I feel like Henrik's had a really big impact on my life. He's made me accept even more of myself than like all my different weirdness and intricacies.
You've also just like brought a lot of just like joy into my life, and like just someone I can always come to for like anything.
At the same time as he is my partner, and we are like...
Dang, that don't hurt your knees?
Just someone I can always come to for like anything.
At the same time as he is my partner, and we are like very much equals in the relationship, he's still like my owner in a sense. Like, I'm the dog and he's that to me.
What?
And especially I'm going into like full pup space, it's like a chance for him to take control of certain things. For people who judge our relationship, I just want to tell them that I'm just being silly and having a fun time. Like, I'm just doing this to better my mental health and to live my life how I want.
It doesn't affect you that we are doing this, so just live your life and we'll live our life.
Man, I done seen it all on the internet, man. You got this woman portraying herself as a dog just to get away from being a human being, the stresses of being a human being. This is 2025. This is the new age of the internet. People trying different things. You got people calling themselves a dog, a cat. I'm multiple people. We just in a different time. And it's something that I got to get used to. I'm used to just people being people, not people trying to be an animal. Eating out of a dog bowl, drinking out of a dog bowl, getting on your knees and trying to catch the ball like a dog. I'm not used to seeing that. I think I'll be even more shocked if I seen this in person. I wouldn't say nothing to the person. I just would be like, what the? Is this real? You don't see a person acting like an animal. Leave that to the animals. You were born a human being. Be a human being. But hey, if this is what you want to be, I'm not going to stop you from doing this. I just think it's a little different. It's not of my liking. I wouldn't personally get with a woman that wants to be an animal. I want a woman that wants to be a woman, a human being, not licking out of a dog bowl or getting on her knees and crawling like a dog. But again, to each his own. This woman seems like she's happy doing this. The man, her boyfriend, seems like he's accepting it. So, hey, keep doing you. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think this woman is a little strange by acting like a dog, dressing like a dog? Or do y'all think no, it's nothing wrong with what she's doing? But that's all I got for you guys. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm gone. Peace.